Okay, so today we're going to be testing, reviewing, and showing you everything that you need to know about this Pebble ice machine that was sent to me. You can see when you first get it out of the box, it is important to let this stand upright for 2 hours for the refrigeration fluid to settle. So we've already gone through and done that. Inside of this machine, you'll see you have a nice little scooper. You have the manual here, a nice little bag to hold the ice. And then when we go through and open this up, I do recommend going and washing this out for the very first time, just with some warm water, basically. You can see this is where the ice will collect. And when you go through and open this up, this is where you can go through and actually fill up the water to make the ice. You'll see here, it's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but there's a little max button. Maybe it's easier with max. So that's the max amount that you'll want to fill up the water right there. Basically, you go through and plug it in, and you can see, we'll show you, I'll demonstrate how this works, but you can see it'll tell you when the ice is full, and it'll tell you when to add water, and then you have the ice / clean function here. So let's go through and actually get this thing in action. Okay, so you can see we have it plugged in here, so we're just gonna go through and dump some of the water in here. And we want to, see, it can hold quite a bit of water. I'm excited to see how much ice this thing makes and how quick it does. So I'm gonna go through and put even more water in here now. It looks like we're not even to that max yet. Water in here. There we go, leave that there, and then we'll put this up on the top so it can catch the ice. Okay, and then you can see right here, the button is red. If we press this, it's going to start going through and making ice. If you long press it, it will go through and do the clean function. So we're just gonna go through and click this right here. You can see it's going to turn to this kind of white light here, and it's going to start making noises. And pretty soon here, we are going to start getting some ice. Okay, and you can see it's only been about 5 minutes and it's already starting to produce some ice. This thing is very quiet. It basically just goes through and it shoots out of the top right there. It'll go through and spin and hit it out that way. It'll be interesting to see how long it goes through and fills, how long it takes to go through and fill this up. My guess is probably somewhere around an hour. Okay, so it's been about an hour and you can see this thing is just about full. Once it kind of gets to this point, you can see it will hit this little ice full thing. If you wanted to continue to make a little bit more ice, you can see there's a little bit more room here. You can go through and put this on and then close this and press this button twice, and you can see it will start back up and start making ice again. So we'll see how full this thing actually gets, and then we'll go fill up our mugs. Okay, and you can see here we now have a full thing of ice. This holds quite a bit, so and it's the nice pebbled ice. You can see a really good quality there. Go through and scoop that in here, just like that. This can fit quite a bit. You can see just how much ice is in here. Perfect amount. And I can go through and make more now. And once it runs out of water, you'll see this little add water thing here. So once that happens, you'll just go through, open this up, and put more water inside of here. We'll just put some in real quick. So just dump that back in there. Then now that we have water in there, we can then go through, put this back in, and then reset it once again. You can see now the add water thing is gone and it's going through and making more ice. So I'm absolutely in love with this thing. I love the size of it, how it could just fit on top of your cabinet or on top of your counters here. And the icons are really nice. It lets you know when the ice is full or where you need to add water, and it shuts off automatically so you don't have any messes or anything like that. It's the perfect amount of ice. You can fill up, 4 or 5 cups if you needed to. So great little machine that I would certainly recommend.